It's great to see you again. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Bill Benoist, and I'm all about embracing retirement with purpose, passion, and new beginnings. And in today's video, I want to share a story about my mom, a lesson that she left me that I would have preferred that she didn't leave me. When I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, my mom had this birthday, and I remember asking her this one time, "So, happy birthday, how old are you?" And she said 29. She never missed a beat. I still remember this, and whatever it was, I just went about my day as whatever a 5 or 6 year old does. But a couple of years later, she has another birthday, and I still remember this. I said, "Happy birthday, Mom. How old are you now?" And she says, 29. And she says, "I'm always going to be 29. You got to understand that. I'm never going to grow older than 29." And it became a family joke in a way, because my mom hated birthdays. She absolutely hated birthdays. She never went over 29. I remember when I was 18 or 20 years old, going up to her and saying, "Happy 29th birthday, Mom." And it was just, we would laugh about it. My mom died at the age of 54. And if she was still alive today, she would be 93. And I was talking with my aunt, my mom's youngest sister now, who's in her 70s. And we were talking about how my mom would have been 93 this year. And my aunt said, "Bill, she would have hated it. She would have just absolutely hated it." And I said, "Yeah, I know." Because this one thing that my mom left me was, I also hate birthdays. Now, I did get over this, fortunately, but I don't think my mom would have ever gotten over it. Maybe. But I got to tell you that up until probably my mid 50s, every single birthday that would come around, I would go into that year kicking and screaming. I just hated birthdays. And I know that was my mom's fault. I love her dearly, but God damn, I wish she would have left me that one trait. I did finally get over it, and I'll tell you how I did it. I think that the biggest thing that helped me was simply to start counting my blessings. I know that kind of sounds woo or whatever, but hear me out. A few years ago, I picked up this book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And in that book, she talks about something called morning pages. And you get up every single morning and you just have this stream of conscious writing where you nonstop write 3 pages. And I often find myself, as I'm doing this stream of conscious writing, citing things that I'm grateful for, the Sunday dinners that I have with the family, my daughters, this house, my education, and even most importantly, I think my mom, who never gave up on me. I wasn't the best child, I got to tell you, out there. That was, say, the best teenager. I got in a lot of trouble, but you know what? My mom never stopped believing in me, and I wouldn't be here today had it not been for my mom. And the other thing that I think about is, like I said, my mom died. She was 54 years old, and she died of lung cancer. And she never got the chance to meet her granddaughters. She would have loved them. She would have absolutely loved them. See, I was an only child, and I know she would have loved some girls in her life. And that helps me. It always keeps me grounded as to why I'm grateful for being here. Age is just a number. Whether you're 55 or 65 or even 90 years old, you have to remember age is just a number. And as long as you can still do things, embracing your life, embracing retirement, man, you got an edge, and be grateful for that. And the other thing is, you want to be curious. Just keep being curious. I said that I stopped fighting my birthdays right around my mid 50s. And something else that happened at that time, I actually went back to school and got a master's degree. I had a bachelor's in management. And I used to go to the bookstores and I walk around, the aisles that had the management and leadership books. And I always wondered to myself, I was always curious, what gives the right to these authors to call themselves experts in this field? What is it that they know that I don't know? And I was just so curious. I actually went back to school and got a master's degree so I could understand leadership 201 instead of 101. It's just a matter of really keeping yourself active. And that's probably another thing that really helps to stop you thinking about those growing older, because if you're taking care of your body, you're going on those daily walks, you're eating a healthy diet, you're watching your weight, you're staying connected with people. All of this is going to help you with just what I would say, embracing your age and aging gracefully. So anyway, it was just a quick video today because, like I say, it was this month that my mom would have been 93, and I was thinking about this, and I was remembering how she hated her birthdays and how she left me with that whole hateful thing for many years. But I'm over it, and if you're going through it, just like I say, start counting your blessings. I hope you found the video helpful, inspirational, informative. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification, as I do upload new videos every week, and I'd hate for you to miss one. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you next week. Take care.